Now a follow-up to the story we first brought you last night, the videotape beating of a homeless man at a CTA station. It seemed to be a random act of violence. This evening, though, we're learning it may be something even more sinister, a bizarre and cruel game young people play. Craig Wall joins us now from Streeterville with more on this case and a game with a disturbing name. Craig?
Yeah, it certainly does have a disturbing name, Bob. It's called Point 'em Out, Knock 'em Out. And based on the video, that may have been what happened right here in this L stop back in April. Young people in Chicago have apparently been engaging in this form of violence for years, but cell phones and the internet now making it apparently more enticing for them to post what they've done, thinking it's fun. But police say it's a felony. The teen in this video smiles at the camera as he approaches an unsuspecting homeless man at the Red Line station on Chicago Avenue. He then proceeds to smash him in the side of the head and literally knock the 55-year-old victim out cold. The incident happened on April 2nd, but wasn't posted on the web until this past weekend. Chicago police are now trying to track down the victim.
It's a game that people play. You know, they randomly point at somebody, and someone has to knock that person out. And if they don't, they could get hit by one of their friends or something like that.
The video was the topic of conversation in Bryce Ray's communication class at Chicago State University today. He and his friend Chris Parker both have witnessed Point 'em Out, Knock 'em Out firsthand.
I was standing outside with a group of friends, and somebody just said, point 'em out, knock 'em out, and everybody already know what the game is, so he went over there, pointed to some individual, and ran over and just punched the guy.
Videos of similar incidents are posted on YouTube. The people throwing the punch finding it funny. In the CTA beating, people with the attacker are seen and heard laughing with no apparent concern for the victim, who lies motionless on the platform.
That's the disturbing part. Like, how could you find something like that funny? And that's the sad part.
I went to the home of the teen who threw the punch, but no one would answer the door. A neighbor was stunned by what the video shows.
He was a good person. He went to school every day. I used to walk under the viaduct. If you go down and see me on this viaduct right there, we used to walk together to school, but I never really thought he would do something like that, though.
Chicago police tell me they have not heard of Point 'em Out, Knock 'em Out, so there's no indication that the mob attacks that were tied to people using this L stop to come to this part of town this summer, no indication that there may be any kind of connection. A similar crime back in Peoria 2 years ago resulted in murder charges against a number of teens, and a witness in that case told investigators that it was indeed a case of Point 'em Out, Knock 'em Out. The attacker in this case has been outed on a Facebook page meant to bring him to justice. Chicago police are now looking for the victim and will be pursuing this case as best they can. Back to you in the studio.
Craig Wall in Chicago and State tonight. Craig, thanks.